Okay, today let's start seated in a forward fold. So legs out in front, maybe you want to pull your butt cheeks out of the way so you could tilt your hips forward a little easier. And then we're just going to let the upper body round over your legs. If it feels comfortable on your neck, you can let your head hang. Keep your mind focused on your breath. Notice how your inhales and exhales change the shape of your body. See if you can watch your exhale all the way to its conclusion. Now slowly press into your hands and round back up, stacking your spine. And now as a contrast, let's do an active forward fold. So, oh, I'm wearing socks. Well, see if you can wrap your middle and index fingers around your big toes. I'll just make some tabby socks for myself. If you need to bend your knees a little bit, that's okay. But try to contract your quadriceps. Pull your belly in. Lift your chest. Chest comes forward, shoulders back and down. And then see if you can pull on your toes to bring your chest forward more, to stick your butt back more. And feel that really activating the back of your legs. And to make your spine long. And release. Let's bring the left foot in, keep the right leg out. And let's start with bringing the arms out and up. Reach up and let's forward fold into the center. And for this one, I'm going to keep my right leg active. So squeezing the right quad, flexing the toes up to the ceiling. And let's come back up. And now let's keep that right leg relaxed. Bring arms up again. And forward fold. Keeping the right leg relaxed this time. And come back to center. Let's do baby wild thing. Left hand behind you. Lift your hips and reach the right arm up and overhead. Feel this stretching open the front of your body. And let's bring hips back down, and we're going to come face the right leg, the twisting until bring your hands on either side of the right leg. Let's keep it relaxed and just let your back round. But still think about gluing that left hip to the mat. And let's come back up. And what we're going to do now is we're going to swing the right leg around to the back for pigeon. The left leg stays up in the front. Sink down into your hips here. Feel this opening up the front of the right hip and the outside of the left hip. And then if you'd like, you can come down to the mat, maybe add the twist, left arm under, or right arm under left. And then slowly bring your upper body back up. And we'll turn to the right, bend into the right knee, grab your right foot. And let's pull that right foot in so you can feel the stretch in the right quad. So you're thinking about bringing that right hip bone down and forward as you pull the right heel in. And release the right foot. Let's bring the left knee back into all fours. Do some cat-cow. Moving with your breath. And let's just curl the toes under or walk the hands forward a little bit and lift the hips up for big downward dog stretch. Really push the floor away, roll your triceps in. We'll come bring the knees back down, and we're going to do the other side. So right foot is in, left leg's out. We're going to start reaching up and forward fold, keeping that left leg active, so left quad engaged and your toes flexing to the ceiling. And it's a challenge, but see if you can keep the rest of your body relaxed while you're only tensing up that left leg. And let's come back up to center. Let's relax that left leg. Inhale, arms up. And forward fold, keeping the left leg relaxed. So everything relaxed. And let's come back up. We're baby wild thing, right hand plants behind you and lift your hips. Reach back with your left arm. And hips down. We're going to come to face the left leg. You can keep that leg relaxed. Let your body round over it. Think about the right hip glued to the mat. Feel that stretch in the lower right side of the back. Slowly come back up. And we're going to swing the left leg behind for pigeon on the other side. So let's take a minute with upper body lifted to sink down into the hips here. And then if you'd like to come down to the mat, maybe add the twist, left arm under right. And then coming back up, let's turn to the left and grab your left ankle. Pull your heel towards your butt. Think about keeping that left hip bone down and forward as you pull in. But the main thing is that you feel a stretch on the top of your left thigh. Let's release the left leg and swing the left leg back to the front, and we're going to do butterflies, so feet together, knees fall open. And again, you might want to pull your butt cheeks out of the way, help you forward fold a little better, help your hips tilt forward, and let your upper body come down. Slowly stack your spine. Let's bring the feet, soles of the feet to the floor so your knees are bent up. We're going to place our palms under the shoulders for reverse tabletop. So lift your hips up, stretching, open the shoulders. And hips down. And we're going to further the shoulder stretch by coming onto your chest, onto your stomach. And bring this right arm out to the side. You can have the arm straight or bent at a 90-degree angle. And then press up onto your right side. So that's stretching the front of the right shoulder. If you'd like, you can bend your knees and stack your legs. Come back onto your stomach. Bring the left arm out to the side, straight or bent, and press onto your left side. Again, feel free to stack your legs. Move your elbow up or down to increase or decrease the intensity. And then come back on your stomach. Bring your arms by your sides. So this is not one that everybody can do right away, but let's give it a try. So make sure that your palms are facing down. Your palms are on the floor, and then you're going to kind of roll your body so you can work your arms underneath your body. See if you can get your elbows under you and your forearms under you, and your palms are flat so your fingers are gripping the floor underneath your thighs. If you can't get your arms all the way underneath you, then leave them to the side of your body. That's fine. Just press into the floor. And then we're going to extend back through the right toes and see if you can lift your right leg in the air with your whole leg engaged, totally straight. Press your arms and your palms into the floor as you lift your right leg up. Make sure your right hip bone is still pressing down into your arm. You should not be lifting the hips off the arms. Now release your right leg down. Let's do the left leg. So extend through your left toes and then lift your left leg in the air. So again, you're pressing your palms and elbows into the floor. You're pressing your left hip bone into your left arm. And you're lifting the left leg. Completely engaged. Now bring your left leg down. Let's release your arms to either side of you and bring your right ear on the mat. And this is the part where the blood comes back into your arms, flooding into your joints and any spaces that might not get enough blood flow. one more time. So again, make sure your palms face down. Get your arms under your body. Your elbows, your palms are facing down and you're squeezing the floor with your fingertips. Make sure your right leg is nice and straight and engaged, and then lift your right leg in the air. It's not going to come up very high, but your arms are actively pressing down. That right hip is pressing down into the arms. Not so much that it hurts, just want it there. And then your right leg is completely activated and you're reaching through your toes. Right leg down. Let's activate the left leg and lift the left leg in the air. Press your elbows, your palms into the floor. Keep lifting the left leg. Sole of your foot facing up. And release the left foot down. Let's release your arms and bring your left ear to the mat. And feel the blood flow come back into your arms. Okay, from here, let's bring arms forward, elbows under the shoulders, and we'll just do a Sphinx pose. So chest coming forward, shoulders back and down. Think about your spine bending between your shoulder blades. Now let's take the bend out of the spine. We're going to come to a elbow plank on your knees. So just lifting the hips off the floor. Feeling your abdomen engage. Ensure you're still breathing comfortably. And release. Back into Sphinx. One more time, let's lift the hips up for our plank pose on the knees. And release. And next we're going to try to come all the way onto the toes for the plank pose. So curl the toes under and see if you can lift. You can go knees to toes, but lift your hips off the floor. Pull the abdomen in. And then knees down, hips down, and relax. One more time, curl your toes under. Let's do hips up, knees up. Legs are strong, legs should be totally engaged. All right, knees down, hips down, and relax in Sphinx. And next, let's come into squat. We're going to bring the legs forward, sit down between your legs, and let your lower back release towards the floor, which should feel nice after being in a back bend. From here, we're going to come into a side squat. So just bring all your weight onto your left foot and extend your right leg out to the side. And see if you can bring your hands back into prayer. See how long you can make your spine. Then hands to the floor again. Let's bring the right leg in back into a squat and switch sides. Left leg out. And you want your quadricep to be nice and contracted. Your left toes flexing to the ceiling. And hands to the floor. Let's come back into our full squat. And then we'll sit back, legs out long, and come back to where we started into our seated forward fold. Slowly stack your spine. Let's do those squats one more time. So come into your full squat. Let's lean to the left and extend the right leg. And let's switch sides. So right leg in and then left leg out. And hands to the floor, left leg in. And let's bring the legs out in front and we'll do our reverse tabletop again. So hip width between your feet, knees bent up, palms flat under your shoulders, and lift your hips. Squeeze your glutes. Reach your tailbone forward. And hips down. So from here, we're going to bring the right leg underneath the left. So your knee is, try to get your knee as much in the center as you can. And then your left foot comes over the right knee corner. So your legs are nice and tied up here. And then left arm comes behind. Right arm comes up and over the left knee. And then you turn to the left. So maybe you can grab that bottom knee, or maybe you can just keep the elbow bent and keep pressing the left knee away. Untwist. Extend the legs again. And then we're going to bring the left leg under the right. Bring your right foot over the left knee corner. And now the right arm behind and the left arm up and over. Press that left knee out of the way and twist to your right. And untwist. And uncross your legs and lie on your back. And let's hug the knees in, and we'll do one more twist. So let your knees just fall over to the left. And your right arm can come out to the right. Twist your head to the right if that's comfortable. And then bring the knees in again. Let your knees drop to the right. And your head can turn to the left if that's comfortable. And come back to center. Bring the knees in one more time, forehead to knees. And extend your legs out, arms by your side for Shavasana. If your mind is wandering, that's all right. Come back to your body and just enjoy lying here and breathing. Now start to deepen your breath. Move your fingers and toes, hands and feet, arms and legs. If you'd like, bring your arms over your head for a full body stretch. And then either turn onto your side and push up or roll on your spine back to seated.